Good morning, Scorpio. Welcome to my channel. This is the Oracle of Zoraya Utranaya. And today I'll be doing a reading for you for the week of August the 26th to September the 1st, 2024. Now, this week is kind of has similar energies to the Lionsgate Portal Day, which occurred on August the 8th, 2024. This is because the date, August the 26th, 2024, when broken down into numerological terms, is an 888 date as well. So this whole week, I am saying, is encapsulating the energies of the Lionsgate portal and the structure and stability and the foundational themes surrounding the number 8 in numerology. Okay, so when we add up 8 plus 8 plus 8 from the date August the 26th, 2024, we get 24, which equals 6 when we break it down even more. So that's how many times I am going to be shuffling the cards today. Now, I do apologize for my absence on YouTube for the last couple of weeks. I have been going through some sort of big transformational energies, had some stressful situations that have occurred in my life, but nonetheless, I appreciate your patience and your grace. And now let's get into your reading. So our first column today is going to be passing energies, okay? So these are things that are passing currently or are in the current past, okay? Or in the recent past, I should say. So we have the 6 of Pentacles. We have the 5 of Pentacles. And we have the High Priestess. Okay, so right away I'm getting is that perhaps you had been feeling left out in the cold. This could be financially. This could be maybe you had put forth some manifestations with the High Priestess card. We will be getting a little bit more into the individual cards once I get the whole spread here. Okay, so with the High Priestess card, I'm seeing that perhaps you might have had put forth some intentions during a ritual, maybe setting forth your manifestations into the universe, and perhaps you didn't really get what you wanted. You feel like you're being left out in the cold, Scorpio, with the 5. Excuse me, I was spitting all over myself with the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, but anything that you didn't get, anything that didn't work out, is a blessing in disguise. Okay, because we do have the 6 of Pentacles right after it, going up from the foundation of the recent past. So things are actually working behind the scenes. Things are happening. I can't speak today. Things are moving behind the scenes. Things are happening that you cannot see. Okay, on the High Priestess card here, we see that she has a canopy behind her. She has like a tapestry behind her, and so you're not able to see what is going on there. Okay, so this is kind of interesting to see, and I think that maybe you might have been putting forth some manifestations during that full moon in Aquarius that we had. So that is really just know that things are working behind the scenes for you. Okay, let's get some more information before we kind of get the whole gist of the reading. So then for the next column, we have current energies. Okay, so you're going through a big transformation here, and so yeah, this was definitely a blessing in disguise. This something that didn't work out. You applied for a job and you got an interview and you weren't chosen. Maybe you applied for a promotion. Maybe you have tried to do some sort of entrepreneurship, or you sought out some assistance for a loan, maybe, or like a partnership and an investment or something like that. Something to do with money and how you make money. Okay, and you didn't get something. And now you are going through a big transformational process. You're coming up as yourself here with the Death card. That is you, Scorpio. And we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles in the current energies. So like I said, with the Six of Pentacles coming right after the Five of Pentacles here, you are really going through some sort of transformatory process. This is quite spiritual as well. I think you have been integrating some of your shadow and your light, because we have that in the High Priestess with the two pillars here. And you're moving from the 5 to the 10, and you have the 6 of Pentacles. You're getting a blessing from the universe, okay? And this blessing is based on your good intentions and how good your heart is and how good you lead with your heart, okay? We have the scales. I'm going to get into that after, okay? Let's just keep going. For the up and coming energies, right? We have the 5 of Cups. So not paying too much attention over spilled milk, over opportunities that were lost, because what's on the other side of this, if you turn around, is something even better, okay? The King of Wands, being bold, being assertive, going after what you want, okay? And leading with your heart, like Leo does. And seeing the future very clearly because of this. With the Queen of Swords. Okay, so definitely something did not work out for you, and you are meant to turn around and see opportunity where it is making itself known, because this closed door that occurred for you is actually leading you to something better. It's even leading you to an archway, a portal into a better life. Okay, not just another, yeah, okay. And as I say, a portal into a better life, we have the Ten of Cups. So the next column is any final messages from the universe, your higher self, spirit guides, things like that. Okay, so you are definitely going through some sort of transformation, and on the other side is the Ten of Cups, which is everything you want and everything you dream. Now, what's really interesting here is when I look at this, you have the Five of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles here, okay? So you're doubling. Then we have the Five of Cups to the Ten of Cups. That's very interesting, okay? So fives are conflict, strife, loss, and then the 10 is the culmination point. And the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups together is like everything you want and dream of. All right, Scorpio. So you need to stick in there. You have the Lovers as well. Okay, we do have the King of Wands and the Queen of Swords here. So take it how it resonates. Maybe a Gemini, could be a Pisces, or another Scorpio coming in for you here. Definitely a lot of happiness on the horizon for you moving forward. Okay, new beginnings. Mostly for work, I would say. But you're needing to you're needing to kind of analyze where you are, and there could be a little bit of a crossroads here where you're going to have to make a decision. You're being encouraged to break free from dogmatic and structural expectations, and pave a path for yourself. Okay, breaking free from bosses or anybody that want to keep you ignorant. You're being encouraged to go towards what makes you free. All right, with the Lovers, that's another interpretation here of the Lovers card. Eating from the tree of fruit, eating from the tree of knowledge of good and evil, right? And realizing your divinity here. We end up here with the Queen of Pentacles. So being resourceful, thinking outside of the box, okay? And that is going to really establish this is a really, really good reading, okay? So why don't we get into that a little bit more in depth by going it through each of the cards here. Now, I do see we have two queens with one king, so there might be some sort of a triangle here. Or so just be mindful of that. But I'm not getting any bad vibes here. So I actually think that this is about you embracing these characteristics of these archetypes yourself. Okay, that might be for one of you there, but I don't see any treachery. I don't see any heartbreak or anything like that. And the Queen of Swords is looking directly at the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel that you are, things are becoming clear as to how you can start thinking outside of the box and how you can start being more resourceful to bring in more income and step into the life that you want, and live a life of luxury, which is not a bad thing. Okay, we are meant to be here on this physical plane to enjoy it. Okay, so enjoying the indulgences of what this world has to offer. All right, so let's dive a little bit into the passing energies. Okay, so instead of starting at the top here, I'm going to start at the bottom, at the foundation. So these are passing energies. So like I had mentioned before, I think that you are becoming a little bit more psychic, Scorpio. You're definitely feeling the energies of the astrology right now. You see here how she's sitting in a chamber. This is in Solomon's temple. She's sitting in the chamber and there is no ceiling above her. So this is indicative of unlimited potential that you have at your hands, at your disposal. Okay, your emotions and your psychic abilities are flowing. Like her dress looks like water right now. Okay, and like I had mentioned before, you've been integrating a lot of your dark and your light, your shadow and your light body. Okay, and this is good. This is a good thing. All right, but you've been trying to manifest some things, I believe, here. All right, and you have, like, so this is in the recent past, so you haven't been seeing the results that you were expecting, what you asked for. And so things are happening behind the scenes here, behind this canopy that you can't see. So because things are not working out the way that you planned, okay, you're feeling left out in the cold. You're feeling like the universe is not seeing you. The universe is not taking care of you. You're like, what the heck is going on here? I put my manifestations. I thought I was getting more powerful. I've been having a lot of more dreams that are kind of prophetic, maybe. And so you're feeling a little bit left out in the cold. You are feeling depressed here. Okay, so I'm going to take this card now. We have 2 5s. So they're out in the cold, they're out in the snow, they are beggars, they are lepers, okay? And so this card is also indicating that you need to focus on your strengths. Despite what happens that might be negative in your perception, okay, it doesn't mean that it's negative because you don't know what's actually going on behind the scenes, right? Behind the scenes of the curtain. So instead of, you need to focus on your strengths right now. If this is a job opportunity for you, if this is like a interview, or you're applying for jobs, or you're applying for investors and stuff like that, or you're applying for loans, you need to call attention to your strengths. Okay, so a lot of the times we assume that people can hear, or people know us as well as we know ourselves, and they don't. So a lot of the times we are the most critical of ourselves, and other people don't even know what we are like, they don't even acknowledge, they don't even see what we consider to be uh, weaknesses in ourselves, or that we haven't completed. Okay, so most of the time people don't even know about these things. So but we bring them up sometimes, and then they're like, oh, I didn't know that. Okay, good to know. Like that, and I can't really give an example right now, but say I should have done this, and like, this is something I'm working on, but they don't know this about you, so you don't need to mention it. Okay, call attention to your strengths. You see here, the lepers a long time ago, when they were in the community, they had to wear a bell, and so this was letting people know that they were approaching. So this is calling attention to your weaknesses, and that is holding you back. You see how he's in crutches? She could be already inside the sanctuary of the church, but he's holding her back. So these weaknesses that you're calling attention to are only holding you back. Okay, and you're feeling left out in the cold, and you are actually hyper focused on what didn't work out here. Okay, you see how these are spilled glasses of wine and water. He's too hyper focused and like really melancholic and depressed about this, but he doesn't know, like, all he has to do is turn around, and there are two more cups here. Now the thing is, the two cups lead to a path that go to a bridge, that go to a castle that would also be his, that is filled like with a million cups in it too, and he gets a castle. Okay, so what's on the other side of this disappointment is a lot of good stuff. So when doors close, others open. So what is meant for you, my dear Scorpio, will not pass you by. Okay, because we have the blessing. Okay, the blessing is coming in. So whatever this is, whatever you missed out on, is actually a blessing in disguise. All right, and you're getting this blessing because you're leading with your heart. You see here the scales. The scales, when I see the scales in the tarot, it reminds me of the goddess from the Egyptian pantheon named Ma'at. Now, her and Thoth would weigh the heart of each person that died against a feather. And if your heart was lighter than a feather, that meant you led a life of good and pure intention. And that would determine where you would go in the afterlife. And if your heart was heavier than a feather, you would get devoured by this monster demon. Okay? So you see how this is the universe here. The universe is blessing one person but not the other based on the weight of their heart. Now, and so you're being encouraged to continue to be pure in your intentions, because this is you are going through a huge transformation here. Okay, and though like your old life might be dying, the sun is definitely coming up, and you are the death card, Scorpio, and you're coming up in the best position possible in this reading. So you're really stepping into yourself right now. You're really, I know transformation, death, and rebirth is a really big theme for you, Scorpio, because you constantly go through it, right? And Pluto, your one of your ruling planets, is going back into Capricorn on the 2nd until November. So before it goes into Aquarius. So there's going to be a lot of transformational energies happening globally, but I think with you too, okay? So, but this is where you're transforming, all right? You're transforming into the 10 of, you're going to be being able to create some intergenerational wealth here. This is stability. This is all that you want and dream, especially considering we have it with the 10 of Cups as well. Family, land, spiritual contentment, happiness, abundance. Now, abundance can mean different things for different people, right? It can mean having money, right? To take care of all your needs, take care of your family, enjoy the world for what it is, go traveling, having time, abundance of time, not having to work 50 hours a week for someone else, and not seeing your family, right? This is not what life is about. Life is about finding yourself and enjoying our time here, not working until we retire and then dying, okay? There's something new coming, and we have like 10 broken down numerologically is 1 again, right? So we have the Ace of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Cups. You are getting, and this could even be marriage here, okay? So like, so this, like, look, this looks like a wedding right here, right? This is like a portal. So this might even be like you are meeting someone. Like I had mentioned before, we have the King of Wands, we have the Lovers, and we have the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. So these people might be a fire sign, might be an air sign, it might be an earth sign. Okay, and they're, you know, they're passionate. They have a lot of drive. They see things clearly. They are very grounded and they're very logical. Okay, they're not very emotional, not overly emotional. Okay, so like we have marriage here, we have family here. This is everything you dream and want. And we have family here as well. There's children, there's the family. This is intergenerational family here. Okay, you're going to be able to pass this, all of your wealth down, all right, into your future generations. So definitely this is like an end cycle, but also a beginning, okay? And this is a lot more financial stability coming in for you. I would definitely also look into, if you haven't yet, go into the playlists of my on my channel and check out the videos under the changing global financial systems, because this might help you understand a little bit more what is changing, because we might be seeing that with Pluto in Capricorn starting on September the 2nd, with a lot of bank failures, um, and a lot of changing financial systems globally with the BRICS nations and stuff like that. So definitely you want to make sure you're investing in the right things. That I'm not a financial advisor, but you definitely want to make sure that everything, that you are aware of what is going on. Okay, because here too, these people live in reality, but they choose to what they focus on. The world is the reality world that we live in. It could be crumbling like ours is right now, right? But this is what we're supposed to be focusing on building the life that we want. You need to know what's going on, but don't be hyper focused. Don't be watching the news 24/7. This has to happen. This collapse has to happen. It's not going to be pretty. And with Pluto going in back into Capricorn, it's the top down structures, all these elites, all these powerful people, all these institutions, all these corporations that are been not leading in a good way. They are crumbling, but they're going to be getting louder these last few months before Pluto goes into Aquarius. It's going to be a lot hollow, but they see that they're losing power, and so they're going to be doubling down. So but what we need to be doing, instead of hyper focusing and living in fear, we need to start building something. Okay, building something that is based in foundation that can help you be self-reliant and help you be resourceful. Okay, like growing your own food, being able to sew, being able to provide for yourself. We have been conditioned to become consumers, and when things break, we throw them out. We don't fix them. We're just consuming. We don't even, like, we have a service now that delivers food to your own house. You don't even, people are going to be losing the ability to go grocery shopping for themselves. Like, so we are losing skills. We need to know how to survive on our own. We need to know how to be self-reliant. We need to know how to be resourceful. And this is what we have here, right? This is how it looks like on my table. We have the Queen of Swords looking directly at the Queen of Pentacles. And all of the clouds have dissipated. She can see clearly, and she's open to receiving the abundance that the earth has to offer her, and the resourcefulness. She sees with clarity after this transformational process, and after you step through this portal here, when you stop hyper focusing on what's not working and the collapse, and you're able to see clearly of this new opportunities that are making themselves available to you because of this something, whatever this hasn't worked out, and you're finished going through this transformation. Well, you're never going to be finished going through a transformational process, but you go through this portal here. You're going to be able to see clearly on how you become self-sufficient and resourceful, like the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, and you're not forgetting what has happened to you in the past, all the lessons that you've learned. Okay, you're not closing yourself off though from receiving because of those things. You see here how she holds her sword. She's protecting herself but she's also opening to receive the abundance that the universe has to offer you. Okay, there is no lack in the universe. We've been conditioned to think that there is. There's no scarcity. There's abundance. But you have to resonate on that frequency, right? And then, yeah, with the Lovers and the King of Wands, like you're just being bold, you're being assertive, you're going after what you want, and you're doing things for yourself. You're seeking out knowledge yourself. Like I said, these people live in the same reality, but you choose what you focus on. Are you going to let the top-down demiurge tell you that you are a slave? Or are you going to eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil and remember that you are divinity and that you can manifest the world that you want by emitting the frequency, and then it's going to attract it to you? Very interesting reading. All right, these are all very long readings because I guess I haven't seen you guys in a long time. We are going to pull a card here, an animal oracle card, and then I will read it to you. And that'll be it. And oops, we got the bee, community. Beautiful card. You are a powerful creator, Scorpio. Your work blesses everything that you touch. You be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. Wow. Okay. Bees are honored as good omen for success and powerful symbol for royalties throughout the world. Life in the hive represents the harmonious kingdom. Bees characterize meaningful community activity, hard work, and diligence. Bee can be great friend, but misfortune will come to those who harm the hive. Their stingers are always ready to protect. All bees are pollinators, and they are considered to be the most beautiful insect in nature. They are productive, focused, and do not get sidetracked from their goals. See, this is the whole thing of your reading. Bee reminds us that joy, purpose, and the sweetness in life can be found in cooperative work for bettering the world. Because of bees' many industrious traits, they represent good fortune in business matters. Adopt bee as your personal symbol for a never-ending creation of abundance. If bee is your totem, you are on a beeline to success. Like the mysterious bee in flight, you will accomplish what others cannot. You're busy like a bee. Nature brings unfailing energy, robust health, and longevity. Embrace the bee's life's secret. Be productive while the sun shines. Become fully engaged in your creative endeavors and enjoy the flowers. Do these as all good things will be yours. Some things to keep in mind are, do you need to focus your efforts to create more success? Do you have a bee in your bonnet and need fresh air in your mind? Beware of those bare people who would try to steal your sweetness. Be more industrious. There's that Queen of Pentacles. All right. If this reading resonated for you, my dear Scorpio, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if that is something that you'd like to do. You can hit that bell notification to let you be notified. Whoa. Anyways, I just lost my train of thought. So thank you so much for watching. I am truly grateful for all of the energy you brought me here today. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.